folks, welcome back to this week's session of the Trials of the Realm D&D 5th Edition campaign. We are joined by Illiren, Taylor,
Hola.
Enderfunk,
Hello.
Azim,
Hello.
and Jacob,
No, 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 no.
who I believe is currently eating.
That would explain
Stop
the
eating
nomming
my
noises.
foot.
Oh, God.
That's not how you successfully do leatherworking, just FYI.
All right. Last time we left off, Callium, you had returned to the Adventurers Guild with Tasha and had met up with Alte, Corland, Warden, and Kestrel right outside.
And we went through that whole conversation, I think, and then got to the point where we were like, yep,
Bedtime.
yeah. And
Not bedtime. It was the beginning of the day still, but
I would think he meant real life.
oh yeah, no. Then it got late. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
you guys had all met up. Kipsy and Delvin. I don't remember if Delvin was there. It's been 2 weeks.
I think Delvin was there, yes.
I believe he was. He
Big
went to
Delvin.
go. He went to go look into something for Kipsy
And for me.
and for
And
you
for Callium, and
and Tasha.
yeah.
He's a
And
busy man.
then, yeah, the 5 of you, I believe, was still there with Kipsy, and I believe Tasha was there as well.
I think
So,
Tasha had left at that point, after,
Had
like,
she?
by the time we ended. Yeah.
okay, then yeah, it's just you all and Kipsy then.
The obligatory, well, I certainly did not feel like myself recently. But, actually, I'll turn. Well, that is a bit much for waking up to, essentially. But at least we have Callium back, yes? Turns to Callium. Everyone is as excited to see you as they usually are. Good.
God.
I'm just surprised you got him out.
Yeah, so where were you hiding at? We asked all around about you. Nobody knew you were even gone.
This and that. Jail. Table. Then here.
By the way, were your eyes always that sparkly?
His eyes are not sparkly.
Warden
They're very
is
pretty,
not trying to hit on the Dragonborn.
Love is love, man.
Don't judge. Don't judge.
I'm judging.
She just looks Warden up and down. Alright.
Well, didn't you want to tell me what the fuck is going on?
To be honest, I do not have too much idea myself.
She looks at you, Callium.
Well, I mean, I didn't sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Don't think they expect you to survive.
Non-disclosure agreement, which is known as death.
The ultimate non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't pick up on it last time, anyone that actually lives through the experiments gets basically executed.
Oh boy. That's
Except-
fun.
Callium got taken here by Tasha. But they have bigger things to worry about.
Like a city falling in on itself. I mean, like a city falling in on itself. Actually, Is there actually any damage from that? They turned it
Just
to
a very severe minor time explosion or something.
Yeah, no damage that you guys saw walking through the city.
felt the ground shake. The guard captain asked us to come report to Gipsy if they needed any help.
Apparently earthquakes aren't common here. Because everyone panicked.
What's an earthquake?
The earth quakes.
You do know what an earthquake is, Warden.
Oh, I do. Never mind.
Isn't that... Oh. I thought that was just him being sarcastic.
I thought so too, but whatever.
Have to
First rule of
clarify.
improv: say yes to everything.
That is a terrible way to go through life.
Yes, it is.
Crap books. So, Gipsy, did you need anything from us, or are we all good here?
I'm just gonna stop something.
Yeah,
Basically what people want us to do all the time.
what the fuck was that all about? She's still
I don't
looking
know.
at you, Callium.
Summoning elementals, binding them to people, gone wrong.
Wait. Come again.
Kestrel looks hard. What?
Yeah.
Can I poke the short one now?
I swear, if you shuffle your feet on the carpet and run over and touch him,
So,
No, I
the
just wanted
morally
to see what happened.
ambiguous.
Callium, you have two people asking you questions.
So, the morally ambiguous summoner summons something morally ambiguous.
my mother is not generally morally ambiguous.
I mean, I figured I was either going to sit in jail, do that, or I don't know, sit in jail. That seemed more interesting.
Probably not a bad way to work over a hangover.
Well, if my mother's state was anything to go by, something went wrong, yes?
I mean, I said something went wrong, didn't I?
He did
I-
actually.
Was sort of hoping you would elaborate without me spelling it out for you. I
Ah.
suppose I should have known better than to have such faith in your capability of thinking.
He became some kind of Time Lord. I got new electro doodads now. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Can you explain what electro-doodads are?
I rip open one of my chest plates to show her my inner workings. Something
That's
like
not-
this, I presume.
That's not how Warforged work. You're not actually a robot. You're like magically animated material. If you ripped your chest open, you would literally just kill yourself.
That's why we can't have fun things.
Yeah, too much pineapple juice. You know when you drink too much pineapple juice and it gets to the back of your throat?
Callium,
yeah.
people are asking you questions.
I mean, Callium's still kind of unknown about the situation himself. All he knows is he's got an electric dude in him now.
Well, at least keep me informed on what's going on.
Hopefully Delvin can find something to stop the voices.
That's just-
I'm
God
considering.
damn it, Silent!
Kip-
I was hoping you would do something there.
Kipsy's just gonna sigh. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Lucky.
Gipsy walks into the Adventurers Guild.
Right. So, I have something that needs picked up in, say, sometime early tomorrow.
What's happening wrong?
and Corland still has his thing to work on. So what do we do in the meantime?
Hey, and Callium, can you summon stuff like I can now?
Let me see. I poked the robot.
Okay, Warden, you've been poked.
I don't feel any different.
Doesn't seem like it.
All right.
Like our world is just fine with this. Something weird happened to you, probably could have killed you, and just like, okay, that's fine. It's very interesting.
I am more concerned about the voices in his head. The last time we had someone who had anything wrong mentally, it did not end well.
What are you
Are
talking
we still
about?
talking
I'm
about
perfectly fine.
June and Alte, or are we talking about somebody else now?
I think you're all just crazy.
Okay, and the last 2 times we have had someone with strange mental phenomenon. It has not gone well. I feel like this is far too many. 3 is too many times for us to have to deal with weird mind crap.
So let me see if I can get this straight. We have 2 party members that share 2 minds, not each other's. 1 party member with a brother who's currently missing, probably dead. Another party member who's currently enslaved to former party member. And 1 party member who is actually doing perfectly fine on his own. He's just needs to open up his own tanner shop. Seriously, dude, you get more girls if you open up a tanner shop. They show up with bikinis and everything.
Who's the second person with mental problems?
You.
A, I would like to point out that is not how women work. Ever. B, what did you say about my brother? He's been a reclusive before, and if they have him on a research project, I was not too concerned. Why are you so concerned about it?
Your mother
He
was
owes me
concerned
spells.
about it.
That's why I'm
This
concerned.
is like the 3rd time she's mentioned it now.
Mother worries quite a bit. And if you hadn't noticed, sometimes her judgment is not the greatest. And she just like gestures towards the entirety of Callium.
That's a fair point, I guess.
Morally ambiguous person is morally ambiguous. It happens.
In any case, if there is something going on, then I am certain that Mother is in a much better position to find out about it than we are.
More than likely. Also, Truth owes me like 2 spells. I want those back.
Wait. Do you know that?
I mean, yeah, I
June,
have the book
he
and
owed-
everything.
He owed June spells.
Trust me, the difference between the 2 of us at this point is very weird and ambiguous. Don't question it.
Yes, Alte would be aware that he is owed spells by Truth.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been on an adventuring party with him this whole time. Back in the day.
And
Yeah,
yet
they
you
deal with
keep
everything.
denying that June existed.
Who is... You feel who this June person is that everyone's talking about.
But he was the one who was owed stuff. Not you.
No, Alte, it was definitely you.
Oh, it was Alte that was owed stuff. Oh, never mind then.
No, it was totally June, but oh no, Alte, it was definitely you.
Okay, now I'm getting confused by the god character.
He does that all the time. It's kind of weird how just every few sentences it's interjected with things proving we're wrong.
I will
Regardless
drop
of their
rocks
beliefs or
on you.
decisions. Regardless of individuals' beliefs, precisions, or presumptions of things.
I am God. Feel me throw rocks.
Watch out, I stick my shield up above Alte's head.
There's the sky.
Oh,
Can't
never
afford my own
mind.
existence to be affected.
Anyway, is there anything anyone else wanted to do in the meantime?
I have an appointment with the...
This was during the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corland's just been sitting there this entire time eating breakfast, just listening.
Okay, y'all are outside of the guild hall right now.
Nice spot. Good day and everything.
I didn't know where we were.
Yeah,
Everything just happened at once.
Corland, you all had gone to talk with the captain of the city guard to try to find out what was going on with Callium. And he told you all that he had not gotten a report about anyone being arrested by the docks.
Bullshit.
And I believe we had also mentioned that to Kipsy, right?
I think so, yeah. We mentioned that when we got back here first.
Yeah. No,
So-
no. When you had all arrived, you guys had gotten to the guild hall, and then had run into Callium and Tasha.
Right, so yeah. Someone should have probably mentioned that to Kipsy, actually. It seems like the sort of thing that she might need to know.
Yeah, the fact that they didn't get the report.
Should we draw straws or something, or should I just walk in there?
I'll take
They
care
got
of
some
it.
sticks. We can draw those.
Alright, Corland, you're gonna go take care of it?
I'm gonna finish up making that damn quiver and some bags anyway. So I'll be at the guild hall for most of the day. I'll go and talk to her about it.
Okay, which do you want to do first?
I'm gonna talk to Kipsy. This does sound like a immediate thing to do.
Okay. Yeah,
Before
no.
she gets drunk.
Easy enough. You walk into the guild hall, and you see Kipsy sitting at the bar. With a drink.
Hey, Kipsy. There's a detail the group left out. They won't talk to the guard captain. Guard captain said that there was no report of his arrest or incarceration.
I can certainly look into that.
Hey,
Might
I
take
take
me
it.
might take me a few days, but I can certainly find out what's going on.
Hopefully me and my group ain't giving you too much stress to worry about. The last few missions we've run into has been, a bit more than just bonkers.
She kind of nods at you, holds up her drink, and drinks it.
Gotta take that as a yes.
That is strictly
And
because...
he's actually gonna wave down the barkeep for a drink of his own. Mind the drinking partner for a moment?
No problem with that.
Hey.
That is... Will be is R2B that, yes. 8 copper.
Alright. He's not gonna do too much, he's still got work to do.
Yeah, no, they bring you out a mug.
Yeah, he'll pick it up, raise it to her. So, those fast solutions, eh?
Fuck this shit. She just clanks what looks like normally when you see people drink whiskey,
Uh-huh.
you see them drinking it out of a glass.
She's got the full fucking bottle, doesn't she?
This is just a fucking bottle of whiskey. She just clinks against your mug and starts drinking out of.
He downs his too?
I know, I saw you all take a job off the board. Hopefully, Delvin, I'll have something when you get back.
Aye.
I don't know.
And hopefully we won't come back with more problems for you.
You fucking better not. I don't know how long you plan to stay in town, though.
I think it's only gonna be another day. I've got a project I've been working on with the gator hide we've gathered up from the last mission. Unfortunately, it means no newbies are gonna be getting new backpacks anytime soon.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've had a fucking problem with that shit Kestrel brought back.
Oh, you mean the one that we put in the little vial that kept overflowing it or something?
Oh, the shit's fucking growing.
Ugh. That's... You know me, Capsy, I'm the bluntest tool in the shed. Most I can do is just swing a hammer and craft a bag. But if it's growing like that, that's a right worry.
Yeah. The tower seems to be concerned about it as well. They want us to send more people down. I already sent a team down to check on it, but yeah, we'll have to see what they turn up.
Like I said, I hope they don't bring you back more headaches when we come back from this mission. If I feel like you've got enough to fill for a year or two.
Oh yeah. Oh, about.
Or at least a couple months.
Or 2.
Well, if there's one thing I know, Kips, you're one of the most dependable we have. If someone's gonna get a solution, it's gonna be you.
Yeah. I know. And she kind of gestures over at the board and a little bit of whiskey sloshes out. Yeah, send someone off to that fucking tower. See what happens with that.
Out of character, that was one of the ones we didn't take, right?
Yes, the tower, and I'll pull it up on stream for people to see as well. The Dark Tower is a subjugation module outside of Sea's End with a 500 gold per adventurer reward that is ranked as potentially a very hard or hard C rank mission. As the and I'll read out the description here for folks. As the zombies infesting the woods north of Sea's End have been hunted down, the mysterious fog enveloping the forest has retreated with them. Now a strange tower has appeared in the center of the remaining mist, a grim bastion of death. The city lord believes that this tower is where the undead infestation is stemming from, and is commissioning adventurers to deal with the threat once and for all. Make your way into the tower, eliminate the undead, and destroy whoever or whatever has set this plague upon Sea's End.
Wasn't that connected to that graveyard fight we did that time ago?
Yaha.
The undead are connected to the undead. Who knew?
I saw that one. I thought about telling the guys to go that one, but they kind of made the decision already. So it's like,
Well,
go where the wind blows, I guess.
we've sent out a C rank team, 6 members, to see if they can take care of it. We'll have to see what they come back with, though.
Well, I've got all from a prayer of Talos for some protection. Yeah, Corland just, sits back in his seat and just looks up. No, not hellhole we went through in that fight with the graveyard. I get the feeling they might need it.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear a whole lot about that, other than, there were a bunch of zombies and skeletons.
Oh, there was those damn little wisps around too. Banshees, I think. I can't rightly remember.
Yeah, just for your, there were zombies, skeletons, skeletal minotaurs, will-o-wisps, zombie ogres, and there were... what are they called?
Trolls?
I remember the will-o-wisp was the one that could kill by a touch if you weren't careful.
The will-o-wisps, yeah.
Fuck, what were these called? I'm on my...
Spectres?
No, there were specters as well. I'm trying to see if I can remember what these were. Did I have it noted down? No. Give me a second here. I'm on my GM overlay of the module. Okay, I didn't note that down. Just so everyone knows, so everyone has the correct notes on their character page, you have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've completed 6 E rank jobs and 2 D. No, you've completed. Yeah, you've completed 6 E rank and 3 D rank in total.
Nice.
That's updated in my notes.
I believe. Yes, there were also Barrow Whites.
I recall something that ran away before we could really fight it.
That was the
that
Barrow. That was the Barrow Whites. Yes.
Okay.
There's an
There-
awesome
there-
fight that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah. No. Realistically, you guys weren't supposed to fight in that graveyard. You were supposed to infiltrate, but you guys ended up supporting the
Local guard.
the city guard, which resulted in a lot of city guard dying. The noble died, but you did manage to save the mage that was there.
Yeah, Bran went crazy and charged in. It happens.
Yeah, no, Bryn was a thing once upon a time in the party.
Alright.
Now he's
Who's this
dead.
Fred?
He's
Now he's
dead.
dead. Now he's dead
The
and can't insult the
muscle-bound
way I say his
idiot who
name.
went crazy all the time. Oh wait, we still got one of those.
Now he's dead and can't be upset with the way I say his name.
Alright.
Hmm.
I remember the will-wisps and some other spectrals as well, and those zombies. There's more than just humanoid. There are minotaurs and, minotaurs and orcs mixed in them as well.
Well, the city guard found some stuff down in the crypts when they were once the army got back and they investigated. But they couldn't find whoever was in charge of it. Our best guess is they're in that tower now, so hopefully that team will bring back something soon.
I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, you always send the right people for the right job.
Well, most of the time. We'll have to see. There's, always a little bit of risks that's involved in this job. I'm sure you've experienced that yourself.
Yeah. Almost dying a few times ain't exactly inspiring.
Yeah. I've probably kept you long enough from your job. And Kipsy will make her way upstairs and up to her office and...
Corland's gonna nod and wave before going back to work on the hide. The hide's been properly tanned and everything, so now is the job of putting together a lovely, ornate, possibly blessed quiver.
Cool, roll me a leatherworking. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
no, you're able to take how much leather do you have?
A lot.
14 pounds of alligator hide and
Enough
12
to
pounds
buy a
of tanned
reasonable
leather.
BDSM club.
Alright, I'm gonna amend that
Huh?
to tanned alligator hide.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're able to use, it takes you a couple of attempts to make something you're really happy with, but you end up with, you use 1.5 pounds of the alligator hide,
Okay, so that's going to be down to 12.5.
and you make a quiver that can hold 10 arrows, And you do make a quiver that can hold 20 arrows.
Any of the regular tanned leather go into this?
No, I believe you said you were making these out of the alligator hide, yeah?
Yeah. I had a
Yeah.
feeling both the alligator hide and the leather would go into this, but alright, I'll take it. Alright, so got one quiver that holds 10 and another that holds 20, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm going to take the one that has 20. I'm going to make absolutely sure it's properly ornate for as fancy a lady as Kestrel is.
Do you have anything to decorate it with, or detail it up with?
Well, part of leather detailing is actually, there's some part of leather detailing where you could burn in etchings into the leather. Like
Okay.
etchings into the rim and the sword. But I'll probably need to go out shopping for certain, shall we say, probably some certain threading or supplies that I can use to properly ornate it with. That'll help match it to a battle uniform.
Okay, for the sake of expediency, roll me a diplomacy.
Ooh, you're gonna kill me, aren't you? Wait, what's diplomacy? There is no such thing as diplomacy.
Fuck, I'm going back. I'm slipping back into my 3.5. Roll me persuasion.
Oh yeah. With zero bonus modifier for charisma.
Oh well.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you head out into the city to a couple of different shops, buy up some threads and whatnot, and ribbons and such that you think would be good. You do some quick burn etchings into it that not great, but look decent enough. Kind of decorate the quiver with a couple of kind of ribbons on the side that kind of have these long flowing thread to them. You spend probably 5 silver picking up the stuff.
Okay. It's actually a lot less than I think it would have cost, so that's good.
And yeah, no, after that you have a normal 10 arrow gator hide quiver and a 20 arrow gator hide quiver that's all fancied up.
Okay. Alright. How much of the day have I spent on this?
By the time you would finish up, it'd probably be 4 or 5 p.m.
Okay.
So does anyone else have anything they want to do while Corland is doing that?
I'm just following around my new slave master.
I'm gonna try and rest.
Okay, yeah, no, you go upstairs and you pass the fuck out. Make me a charisma save. Yep, no, you take a rest and you kind of wake up and kind of give your head a shake. Still feel a little bit groggy, but yeah, you're doing okay.
By the way, I need to remember something. Did I ever give Warden that really good pack the last downtime we did? Because we kind of jumped into everything.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
The one with the fancy pouch for
Yes.
Jorha.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yep. No, you gave that to him.
Okay, just making sure. No, I'm not going to make anything for Ave because I really don't know his personality well enough to make anything personalized for
You
him.
mean Alte?
Alte, thank you. Callium. No. not making anything for Callium. I'm going to focus on just regular tanned leather, and actually, it's evening. Before he closes, I'm going to go ahead and take the tanned gator hide over to the leatherworking shop, see how much he'll give me for about, let's say, 8 pounds of the tanned gator hide.
Okay, you're looking to sell?
Yes.
Okay, I do have to make sure that you're looking to actually sell and not,
Yes.
deposit.
I make my own leather goods. Unless he invites me to work in his shop and work together on some stuff, I'm not really going to ask him to make anything for me. I'd rather make it myself. Corland's a little stubborn like that.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Woo! Nice 16.
Okay, how much are you looking to sell?
8 pounds of it. He's also going to ask how that dinosaur hide's been working out for him while he's there.
Well, I mean, I haven't used any more of it. No one's asked me to make anything for them. Just to keep in mind, you guys currently have party stock with Raziel, 12 pounds of Pteranodon membrane, 60 pounds of Ankylosaurus hide and plate rolls, and then 2 90-pound armor plates from an Ankylosaurus as well.
That has not been worked on at all.
Nope, no one's asked him to do anything with them.
Here I am, I'm just selling it for him to use freely.
Yeah, no, when you guys got back from the canyon, you guys gave it to him specifically in the same manner that... Well, a slightly different manner than you did with Kalen, because Kalen, you guys discussed a commission percentage.
Yeah.
And are having him make stuff to sell, and for Raziel over at the Laughing Mask, you guys just gave it to him for use when you guys come to him.
I see. Corland's gonna go, oh man, I do my own leather work, and then never really occurred to me to do any form of commission with you. I'm a bit stubborn with working with my own hands. You'll show off the 20 arrow gator skin, or gator hide quiver. Matter of fact, I made this for Kestrel. You know, we ran into the gators in our last mission. She just plucked the idea in my head to make a quiver out of one of them.
I mean, it looks quite nice. For the hide, I could give you a gold per pound.
Yeah, that'll work for me. That'll be 8 gold more than all I've got.
Alright, yeah, you get 8 gold and deduct 8 pounds of the hide.
Already did.
Alright.
And feel free to use that gator hide with whatever commissions you get in from anyone else. I don't know about the rest of the group, but I mean, I'm just selling you my stuff so you can use it. No sense letting it sit while I'm out on mission, not doing anything.
I certainly have a couple of ideas for this. Thank you for dropping this off.
My pleasure. You have a good one. Gotta go get ready for the trip tomorrow.
Alright, you make your way back to the guild hall.
Real quick, how much is it for potions?
Where?
Because I only have 1 potion left. You gotta forgive me, I'm terrible with names of the people around here, and no, I have not been keeping notes.
The Withered Moss sells 410 gold for an 8-pack of potions, 200 gold each for greater healing if buying 5 or more, and the Adventurers League Guild Hall shop has a thing where they'll give you 5 potions for 300 gold.
Wherever is more cheaply sold.
How much money do you have? Because it's cheaper to buy
55 gold. I'm broke, dude. My charisma does not allow me to barter better prices, man.
Alright, well, you could buy... Let me open this up. You could buy a potion of healing from the guild
Mm-hmm.
for 75 gold.
Yeah, that's... If that's the cheapest, then it's not going to be any potion buying.
And you could buy a potion from the Withered Moss for 85 gold.
Yeah, no, Corland's going back. He's going to get his room. He's only got enough for living expenses, so... No,
That
back to
does
work.
remind me, though, I was actually wanting to get some potions and just never got around to it last time because there was so much going on.
Okay. Where are you
So,
going, Kestrel?
I was gonna go to the Withered Moss for well, yes, Withered Moss, and they have alchemy stuff. So I had one other thing I wanted to do there.
Okay. Yeah, no, you make your way down to the Withered Moss. You do see Eldrin behind the counter. Oh, welcome back. What can I do for you?
I was hoping that perhaps I could purchase some potions. I also was wondering about whether you knew whether something might be useful for alchemy or not. And I will
Certainly.
produce the 4 space spider eyes.
Yes, no, those are certainly a very valuable ingredient for a few different potions. Were you looking to sell them?
I think that would be best. I would still like to learn some alchemy, but I think that if these are, as you say, valuable, then perhaps it is best they are not used by someone who is so new to the trade that it is likely they would be wasted.
I could give you 20 gold apiece.
That sounds reasonable.
Right.
I
How
was
many
hoping-
are you selling him?
All 4.
Okay, yep. Go ahead and add 80 gold.
Well, perhaps it could be taken out of the price of the potions.
I can certainly do that. What type of potions were you looking to buy? How many?
I was just hoping to get about, and I'm not entirely sure how much stock you have, but if you have them, I was hoping to get 16 of the regular potions of healing.
I don't have 16 in stock. They're a pretty hot commodity with adventurers. I do have 10 in stock at the moment.
I think 10 would be good then. And how much is it for a single potion of greater healing?
For a single greater healing potion, I currently have 5 of them in stock. If you're buying an individual one, it's 300 gold. But if you're looking to buy all 5, I could sell them in a bundle for 200 gold each.
No, yes, I will take all 5 of them.
Alright, that is 10 platinum.
Yep.
And if you want the healing potions at their base price, it would be another 5 platinum and 8 gold for 10 healing potions.
That's the 410 for an 8-pack, and then
85
2 ones at
each.
8. Okay. Can I get the 8-pack for 410 and then just buy the 2 extra at the 85 each?
For the healing potions?
Yes.
Yeah, if you bought the 8-pack and the 2 extras at flat price, it would be 5 platinum and 80 gold in total.
Okay. So 5 platinum and the 4 spider eyes.
Yes.
All right. Wallet's feeling quite a bit lighter, but my pack is very nice in stock now.
I was gonna say, how much of your money did you just burn?
15 platinum.
Wow, you just burned like half of your money.
Yes. But I figure that potions are going to be very helpful.
Probably.
Those.
Is there anything else I could help you with? I did just finish up a few other potions. If you're interested.
Possibly. What sort of things do you have prepared? I know that.
I have a few that I just have finished up. I didn't open that up, and now I need it.
To be fair, that's quite a few potions, especially in a campaign like this.
DMG, and let me refresh myself on what page that's on, because I'm pretty sure I put that in my notes so that I didn't cry myself to sleep.
Right.
Give me one quick second here. 135. Yeah, there we go. I did finish up this potion quite recently. You seem rather flush. If you have 50 platinum to spare. He holds up a very thick, almost gelatinous, like transparent potion that has very thin, silvery wisps running through it. This is a oil of sharpness that I just recently finished concocting. There's roughly enough for 5 uses in it. Whether it's used on a blade or an arrow. It is an oil of sharpness. It takes a minute to apply, and for the next hour, the coated item is magical and has +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, I do not have quite that much lying about. Though, if I did,
well,
that does sound quite nice.
Well, what does your budget look like? I can show you things that would be in your price range.
Thinking perhaps something that would be useful for cave exploration. Trying to keep the rest of my purchase probably under 5 platinum.
Let me take a look here. Under 5 platinum. There's not many potions that are that cheap. I do have a potion of climbing that would run 75 gold pieces that you'd be able to drink and gain be able to make it easier for you to climb surfaces. Mechanically, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for an hour, and have advantage on strength checks to climb for an hour. Yeah. I also have this, and he holds up a bottle that has a very watery liquid that's dark black with some sparkles inside of it, almost gold sparkles. This would run 3 platinum. This is a potion of dark vision. Would give you the ability to see in the dark for roughly an hour. It would give you 60 feet of dark vision for an hour.
Yeah. I think that, how many of those potions of climbing do you have?
I
Just the
currently
one,
have,
or-
I currently have 2 of them that are
I
prepared.
think I would simply take both of those. Is not really too much of a concern for myself, but I think it would be best to be prepared in case any of my compatriots are having issues. So she would spend 150 more gold.
I'm not
Get
sure how
3 potions of
useful
climbing.
this would be. It would depend on where you are heading. The only other one I can really think of, I can think of a couple that might be useful. For 3 platinum, I have this, and holds up a vial that seems to almost hold this liquid fog. This is a potion of gaseous form. You would gain the effects of the same spell for an hour without needing to concentrate. You are able to kind of at will end the effects, but you wouldn't be able to revert back. Effectively, you gain gaseous form spell for 1 hour without concentration, or as a bonus action, you can end the effects of the potion.
Interesting, but I am not quite certain how much that will help us where we're going. I think that I will take both of the potions of climbing, however.
Alright, he hands over the
Yes.
2 potions of climbing.
And I give him
Let me-
150 gold. Yep.
Let me post these in the chat for you.
I mean, it's basic. Yeah. It's base rulebook potion, right?
Yeah, I just pasted in the chat to make it easier. Don't need to make
Yes.
people look stuff up.
I am a DM. I am constantly looking things up. Of all the players that are okay with looking things up on their own, I am probably the okayest.
I'm just making snide comments about you telling me to look up the one bag we found in your campaign. It ended up being a bag of holding that you didn't tell me what it did after we ID'd it, so I just shoved it in my bag of holding.
Bag of holding in a bag of holding, huh?
Yeah, no, that's
A one-way trip to the astral plane for our entire party.
to be fair, you'd only be there for a few days or a week. And then
Hello,
you'd go
the
right
rest
back-
of our natural life.
Yes, but my point was I'm posting it in chat even if it's a base. And this is me being cheeky with ya.
Yeah, to be fair, I asked because you did declare that before you identified what it was.
No, we found out what it was before I put it in my bag of holding. You just didn't tell us what it did or the peri-apt. I ended up looking those up and ended up pulling the bag of holding out of the bag of holding after the fact because this is now what it does.
Yes, I sort of hand wave that occasionally.
Yeah.
Hiccups with that.
No, I mean that's fine. You know, it's. I would have taken
Yes.
issue with it if you had warped us to the astral plane, but you hand waved it. It was whatever. I'm just being cheeky with ya.
Yes. Look at this, a potion of climbing. This potion that I do not know what it does. Oh, look, it lets you climb.
The only other things I think that I might have that might be helpful for exploring a cave, I do have these. Holds up 2 vials. Each of them a transparent liquid that seemed to have something floating within them. They both seem to be fingernails. One of them is a very kind of worn and dirty fingernail. The other one almost looks like a shard of ice in the form of a fingernail.
And right as he pulls them out, are those fingernails?
Yes. This one is from a hill giant, and this one is from a frost giant. These are potions of giant strength. There is one uncommon potion of giant strength and one rare potion of giant strength. The uncommon would cost you 3 platinum. The rare one would cost you 8 platinum. This one.
She's actually Kestrel. Sort of. I'm sorry. I do not think those would be of interest to me. It's a bit much.
They would increase your strength for about an hour. If you needed something that required strength. Mechanically, the uncommon potion of hill giant strength makes your strength 21 for an hour, and the potion of frost giant strength makes your strength score 23 for an hour.
I think I will be good. Thank you, though.
I believe that would be all I would have. That might be useful for you.
All right. Well, thank you. I think I will be going now. Thank you again. I will probably come back here if we don't die.
Well, I certainly hope you don't. It's not every day that someone comes in and cleans out a number of my potions and provides some very valuable ingredients. I kind of thinks for a second. I think if it would cost you a little bit, I could make the price a little bit cheaper for you, due to the fact that you supplied the one of the core materials, but if you're interested, for 10 platinum, I would be able to use one of these eyes to make an oil of etherealness for you.
No, at the moment, I do not think I would want that, but
mechanically, it takes 10 minutes to apply the oil, and for the next hour, it can cover a creature that is medium or smaller. And for an hour, that creature would gain the effects of the spell Etherealness, which is a 7th level transmutation spell. You step into the border regions of the ethereal plane in the area where it overlaps with your current plane. You remain in the border ethereal for the duration, or until you use your action to dismiss the spell, in this case the effects of the oil. During this time you can move in any direction. If you move up or down, every foot of movement costs an extra foot, so difficult terrain to move vertically or whatnot. You can see and hear the plane you originated from, but everything there looks gray, and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away. While on the ethereal plane, you can only affect or be affected by other creatures on that plane. Creatures that aren't on the ethereal plane can't perceive you and can't interact with you unless a special ability or magic has given them the ability to do so. You ignore all objects and effects that aren't on the ethereal plane, allowing you to move through objects you perceive on the plane you originated from. When the spell ends, you immediately return to the plane you originated from in the spot you currently occupy. If you occupy the same spot as a solid object or creature when this happens, you are immediately shunted to the nearest unoccupied space that you can occupy and take force damage equal to twice the number of feet you are moved. This spell has no effect if you cast it while you are on the ethereal plane or a plane that doesn't border it, such as one of the outer planes.
I think at the moment that would be a little bit much for my budget, but when I get a bit more money, I might be interested if you still have not used up all of those. Or sold all of them, rather.
Certainly know if they are still here. I can certainly, depends on how quickly they're heading out of stock and when you get the money for them. We'll determine the price at that time.
I think that would be best, yes. Worst case scenario, I can probably get more of the eyes.
Well, that is certainly fair. I'll be honest, I was offering them to you at 10 platinum since you supplied me so many of the eyes. Normally I do sell them at about 100 platinum per vial, which is one use, so... But once you return, if they're still in stock, we can certainly see about getting you on at a discount. Yes.
Yes, that would be, I think, best to speak of it at that time.
He's literally offering it to you at 10% base value.
Part of me is wondering what you're using for the base value of these potions, but
well, it is a rare potion which has a value anywhere from 500 to 5,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, which would be in your world 5 platinum. But
no,
yeah,
would be anywhere from 5 to 500 platinum.
Oh, 50,000, not 5,000.
I was gonna say that 100 platinum is like 10,000 gold pieces.
Yeah,
you
5,000.
You are correct. It's would be 50. So he's offering you basically
1%.
20% of the base price.
I don't know. I will see how he's feeling about it if we come across a mission where I think it would be more useful.
Yeah, no, that's fine. The math was my mistake, carrying 1 0 instead of 2.
Yes. Like the decimal system, everyone. It's great when it works.
Decimal points are hard. I don't math.
So I think while we're waiting for my dress to finish up and Corland to finish with his things, how many potions does everyone have?
That's a pit, not a potion.
Handing out some potions.
1.
Jesus.
I have 1 healing potion that I think somebody loaned me.
That was probably also me. I think that was also me.
Probably also me.
So I owe you not only the 175 gold, but also the 75 gold for a potion.
Well, I'm going to hand you another potion of healing and a potion of greater healing. And I'm going to hand Callium 2 potions of healing and a potion of greater healing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't have any healing potions?
Only 1.
Wait, you have 1?
I just have 1.
I didn't see it on your character sheet.
Second to last one above the gator jerky.
And some point in the process of
oh, you just have it as potion. Okay.
handing these out, I will give Corland another potion of healing, and I will give him a potion of greater healing. So Corland, Callium, and Warden should all have 2 potions of healing and a potion of greater healing each.
Okay.
What's potion of greater healing? 4d4 plus 4, right?
Yes.
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 That is correct.
Alte, how many potions do you have?
Potions.
I'm not seeing any on your character sheet.
4.
You have 4 potions of healing?
Oh, do you have them in your bag of holding?
Yes.
Okay.
I also have some holy water.
Then,
Is that a
then I think
potion?
I will give 1 more potion of healing. No, I think I'll be good then, yeah. If you guys
Holy
use them
water
up, I
potion?
might give you more, but for now. This is totally not a meta way of assuring that some of that wealth is shared among the party.
No, not at all. Totally fine. It's all good. You'd easily be able to ask your party how many healing potions they have.
Yes, and then hand some out, because Kestrel is very aware of the fact that the less of them die, the less likely she is to die.
Especially
Holy
the dude
water
who's kind of a
potion?
walking shield.
Give me 30 seconds while you finish distributing those to the party.
Yes. So, Alte's fine his own. I've got my stuff marked down properly, and again, Ender, Warden, and Corland should now each have 2 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing.
Yep.
I should have what?
I gave everyone enough potions. I marked it off as we went over it. You should have 2 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing. And you better flip and mark that down, because I spent 50 platinum on potions. Holy crap.
Yeah. That's all. Jeez.
Potion.
That is roughly actually that's a bit over. Actually, I want to say that's about 60% of the money I had at the time.
You wanted the Mastodon Claw? You gotta sell them. The Metadon. The Mastodon. The Mastodon.
Dimetrodon? I think we're good for now.
Okay.
But Ender, you have that marked down, yes?
Yeah, I just marked it down.
And Jacob,
Yeah.
you got everything for yourself?
Yeah, for the most part. Everybody back at the guild now?
What
I've
sell
been at
these
the guild.
claws?
You got those potions that I gave you, yes?
How many did you give me?
I gave everyone enough that you should have 2 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing.
Okay, so I've got now 3 potions
No,
and 1 greater
Okay.
potion.
you have 2 potions. I gave everyone enough that they had 2. I marked it off as I asked you about it.
Okay. So I have 2 potions
Oh,
and
no.
1 greater potion.
Yes.
Okay, corrected. How? And I'm guessing the greater potion is just as heavy as the regular.
Yes. All potions in D&D weigh half a pound through some arcane magic of the universe.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 1 pound.
Half a pound every potion.
Half a pound because convenience of bookkeeping.
Yes.
Half a pound, because glass is heavy.
I mean, I'm still
Logistically,
carrying over 200 pounds of equipment, so whatevs.
Yeah.
Ah. Man, glass is heavy.
I actually, my
Yeah, it is.
equipment, even including the new potions, my equipment weight has gone down because I spent so much money.
Man.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's kind of fun.
Does anyone else have anything they want to do during the day for today?
Aside
Some
from
of these the Metadon claws. We got 26 of them.
You want to do what?
The Metadon claws. Want to get rid of
What?
them? Sell them. Probably. I'm pretty sure they'd be nice jewelry.
Dimetrodons? You
The
said?
Metadon. The Metadon. Metadon.
Oh, did
The
you only
dongos?
you only gave a few of them to
Yeah, I thought
Kaylin?
I never.
that we are.
I kept the Metadon claws. I don't remember why.
I don't remember why.
It was very important, or completely irrelevant. One of the two.
I think you said you wanted to make a necklace out of them.
That's weird.
Alright, well, are you looking to sell them?
Yes.
Alright, well, you know that Kaylin would either buy them or take them as items for commission work.
I'd not just like straight sell them. Probably is
Okay.
better.
Where do you want to sell them? You can sell them at the Vagrant Arm, Kaylin shop. You can sell them at the Guild Hall.
Probably better for Vagrant Arm. Guild Hall is a bad place to sell or buy things from unless you have to.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way to the Vagrant Arm. You find Kaylin there, offering to sell him the claws. After clarifying that you're looking to sell them and not have them put out for commission.
You can have them, it's fine.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Okay. Persuasion. I'm a very persuasive person.
Oh, plus guidance. Okay, got it.
Jesus Christ.
Persuasion.
Uh-huh.
Persuasion is my main skill. It's my greatest skill I have.
And
I
you
never use it, but it is my greatest.
you're selling 26 of them?
I have a lot of them. It's a nice little bulk order. Very nice. Kind of sharp. This one's stopping.
Ah. Yeah, I mean, those are quite nice. I could offer you, make it a flat 40 gold in total.
As we've worked together before? Yes.
I was gonna say, that's more than a 1.5 gold per claw.
You're acting as if I'm being perfectly serious about that. I know that's a great deal on my end, but I have to pretend it's a better deal on his end.
Okay. Yes, you sell him the 26 Dimetrodon claws for 40 gold.
Always nice working with you.
Ah, well, it's a pleasure.
Brushing my blonde hair out of the way. Alright.
Let me check something while you're there, actually.
Yeah, it should
Okay.
be blonde.
Wait, is your hair blonde or white?
Oh, it's white, but I thought you mentioned when the helmet was forcefully taken off of me against my will, you goddamn annoying vampire. That it was turned blonde for some reason.
It is blonde, yes.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I need to calc how much this is that you get. Yeah, no, June. Hold up a second, June.
Hey, walking. No idea who that is.
Fuck, he kind of runs after you and grabs your shoulder. Here, no, this,
Huh?
I sold, one of the swords I made from the T-Rex, claws you left to me, and he hands you, 60 more gold. This is your cut from it.
Oh yeah, the claws. I might have forgotten about that.
Well, I made one of them into a sword. That's sold. So this is your 40% commission on it. He sold it for 150 gold pieces, so you get 60
What?
of it.
You are an amazing blacksmith. That's like really a lot, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of gold.
Money's
For
just
sure.
confusing to me for some reason.
The economy is in shambles.
It's not. You just think it is.
That's a lot of money, I think. Right?
Well, you know, it's part of the benefits of having a noble come in and buy something you made. You know, it
40%
that doesn't happen every day, but you know, they took an interest in it. It's not the most common material. Yeah, who knows if they'll use it or put it up on their fucking wall, but you know, they liked the piece and paid for it. It's easy to get a lot of money from a noble when you know, you can talk them up. Not all of them are the best at business.
That's true. If you understand how to persuade someone, I'm pretty sure several nobles would probably buy literal dirt if you do it right.
Yeah, based on what I rolled, he basically talked up a noble buying a the sword he made was 50 gold. And he basically talked the noble up 50 more gold from the noble's 100 gold piece offer. Because the noble rolled really poorly, and Kalen did not.
I have not much to say about that.
Yeah. Needless to say, a lot of the nobles in the city have more gold than they know what to do with. Especially when you get into, you know, second and third generation nobles. The parents were good businessmen. Them? Not so much. They've been born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Don't know what stuff is worth. You get a rare material and they'll pay, I've seen nobles pay 5-6 times the market price for something. Kinda pats you on the shoulder. Yeah. So nothing you need to worry about though. Appreciate the materials. It's always nice to get something something to work with.
Yeah. 70 times 40%. No, 17 times 0.4. No. So just try. He's still just saying to try to do the math in his head. So, 17 times 4. No. Divided by. Wait, why did you divide?
Well, just be glad you got a sweet tongue on ya.
I used to be really good at this. Why can't I do it now? 7.
Sheer bellowing from all across the city. Because you're not you anymore.
Are we being attacked? What was that?
Oh, no, I didn't hear anything. Yeah, we're fine. Must have been the wind. Or some strange bird.
It must have been the wind. Walks away with 3 arrows in their head.
The wind. Well, have a nice day, Kelvin. I'll be going.
Yeah, no. Certainly, it's Kalen, but yeah.
Okay.
No. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, June. he heads back to the counter, and you make your way back to the guild hall.
Did anyone else have anything they wanted to do before the day ended?
Pretty much.
That's a lot of money, right?
I have something that I want to remember next time we have downtime, but not currently.
Okay, well, you all make your way back to the guild hall at a variety of times. You all board up with rooms. What type of room are y'all getting?
Normal.
I'll spring for slightly above modest comfortable.
Okay.
Find a nice dark corner and just hide there.
Yes, you do.
Not like I have any money to spend on a room anyways right now.
No, you don't. So yeah, Kestrel is getting a comfortable room that's 16 silver. Warden is sitting in a corner.
I'll take a nice slightly above average room.
Okay, you know what? I spent 50 platinum on potions, but 16 silver is too much for a room. No, I'm just kidding.
Who is getting an average room?
I am.
I'll take it above average room.
Okay, that's 16 silver for Alte, and
Uh-huh.
10 silver for Corland.
Corland. Remind me, it's. Oh, never mind. I'm not taking out. Okay, I'm good. So I've got 69 silver now. Take that. Take that as you will.
Nice.
Callium, you getting a room?
I already had a room.
You have to pay for the room each night.
I know. You never told me how much to pay for it. It's the same room I always get. Just the basic shit.
Alright, yeah, that's a poor quality room. That's 2 silver. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
I didn't
You already
say I
did
was
that.
sleeping.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, wait, that's charisma.
There you go. Much
What a
better.
roll, Ender! What a roll!
Oh boy.
Bruh.
Yeah. Callium,
You get your room and you go up and you lie down like normal. You're not feeling very tired though. You don't end up
falling asleep at all.
Oh boy.
But you're not feeling any more tired in the morning. It's odd. It's not something you're used to.
What?
Damn, that actually brings up an interesting question. Hold on, I actually have to ask you this.
Yeah?
Hold on. Drag us over. It's an odd question to type.
Okay. Let me bring
Is it a cone of silence type question?
So
What's up?
I don't have to breathe anymore. Does that mean I'm not affected by anything like poison spread in the air?
I would say until you actually need to do something where you don't have to breathe, you are still breathing because you don't know that you don't have to breathe.
Yeah. I'm just wondering because, like, that's actually a thing. If you don't breathe in a poison that's spread through the air, it doesn't affect you. Like sleeping gas.
Yeah, no, right now you're kind of off-put by the fact that you didn't fall asleep, but you're not really feeling tired. But for the functions that you got from last session, you don't know, like, you can feel that, like, you can do, like, thunderclap, and you can feel that, you know...
I kind of want to set up a situation where I accidentally use thunderclap to figure out how to use it.
Yeah, no, like you feel like you could do some things, but you don't know specifically like what they all are. I'll leave that up to like your role play as you actually first utilize them. But like the fact that you don't need food or drink or air or sleep, like that'll come as like.
I mean, the food he probably would have already noticed because he didn't eat anything all day. Or half the day yesterday.
Yeah, that's fair. You probably noticed that you didn't sleep, that you're not hungry or thirsty. You're still breathing though. At this point, it's for you. It's like a force of habit.
Yeah.
Until you're in like a situation, I would say, where you don't have access to air, and then realize you don't need air.
Does that also mean I can just swim as much as I want underwater?
Yes.
Awesome. Alright, that takes care of the questions.
But I mean, if you're breathing, if you're trying to give the impression of breathing, or you haven't realized you don't need to breathe and there's poison in the air, you would breathe it in and it would affect you. But if you just hold your breath, yeah, no, poison in the air would not affect you.
Okay. By the way,
Say we took that Dark Tower module, you would have enough to pay me back right there.
True.
And then, like, slightly more than twice as much.
Yeah. But we're not going to get to that for another year.
Considering how much we're stretching out these downtime sessions,
We're back.
Silent's about to probably go absolute apeshit.
All of you will be murdered next session.
I knew you were coming. That's why I said it.
Wait. So yeah, I'm fully conscious now. Did I do the whole my meeting at the Adventures Academy thing with Orwell? Did that happen?
You went there, I believe, but he wasn't available at the moment when you went last.
Yeah, I scheduled a meeting for later. It was for a Friday. And I don't understand the passage of time, so something happened.
I don't think you've met with him yet, no.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a good week away too.
It wasn't like immediately. Yeah.
It was coming back on a Friday. That's all I remember.
Anyways, we all wake up. Although some of us have been awake for quite a while.
Yeah, anyone who went to sleep, you wake up. Anyone who doesn't sleep, you are still
Just
you.
don't sleep.
Yeah, you're still you. As far as you know.
I mean, one of us isn't still.
Alte.
One of these things is not like the other.
There's a very interesting philosophical question about the continuity of consciousness through sleep, but we don't have time for that. We have to go kill stuff.
Please.
Yes, it's either that or we're going to get killed by our DM next session.
People need to sleep.
probably this session.
So yes, no, you all wake up. Kestrel, you make your way back through the city over to Taylorobey.
Yes.
Yep, you pick up the dress you had made.
And the tassels, and I attach the tassels to my armor, and I put the dress over at the family home and check up on is Tasha still out with Delvin trying to figure stuff out?
You don't see her when you go back to your house.
So that's probably a yes.
You do run into... let me look at your bio.
Well, I have a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's
10,
see,
12, 13.
Demetrius is Demetrius is there. Yunkathu is there. Auburn is there. Labor and Sovire are there. Megamna is there. And Fang is there when you arrive.
Better question is who
from
isn't?
from talking to them, everyone else. From talking to them though, none of them have seen your mother for a couple days.
Okay, well, I'll let them know that, she's trying to figure something out work-related, but that she's, okay. I'll actually let them know that because of a work accident, she looks younger than she did previously. But that otherwise, she seems to be physically all right.
I don't know how Fang talks. Fang asks what exactly you mean by that.
What do you mean by that?
I haven't figured out a voice for Fang yet, so I will respond that there was an accident at work, that she's physically fine, but there was some weird shenanigans with time magic, that she looks younger, and there are some other side effects she's looking into, but she's still physically healthy, and she's got another mage helping her look into it, so she might not be back for a bit, but not to worry about her.
Fang gives the affirmative, and you leave the dress and make your way back to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah,
Meet
I
up with
figure Megamna's fairly, Megamna's fairly mature, and there's usually at least one of the adult siblings there at any given time. There are.
Yeah,
one,
the
two, three, four,
oldest
five,
one that
six,
was there
8
is
of them.
Fang.
Yeah.
What do you mean that mom's younger? I have no idea what voice you have for Megamna.
So want to do a "your mom's hot now" joke.
No,
Here's
no,
the-
leave that to Corland for if he ever shows up there.
Kestrel, sorry, continue.
She, because of some time magic, appears to physically be around 25 now. It reversed her aging a bit.
Fang kind of shudders and goes back to whatever it is Fang does.
Your mom's going to start expanding the family.
You're not there, Corland.
I know, but you would so say that.
Shut up.
You say that like she wasn't already going to anyway.
Oh, she's one time now.
I know. She's got an extra
My
10 years.
My youngest sibling is 3 years old.
Oh, he's about to have another brother and sister very soon.
Corland and Warden, shush. You're not there. Jesus.
Alright. So, yeah, I explained that to them. There's some time magic, but she's physically fine. It just means she'll look slightly different and live longer, essentially.
Alright, Fang kind of acknowledges. Megamna seems to kind of understand, but doesn't really get it.
I just thought it would be good to give you a fair warning, as I am unsure if fixing the side effects will remove the aging effect or not. So she may be able to fix the side effects and simply look younger, which, women are always trying to do anyway, yes?
I don't know, is Fang always trying to look younger?
No.
Fang relays that she does not understand.
Mother cares about her appearance, and many women who do care about their appearance. This is a very pointed look at Fang.
Fang kind of shrugs at you, goes back to
Do
whatever Fang is
attempt
doing.
to make themselves look closer to what they think is the ideal, and for many that is a younger appearance.
Vang starts playing with a knife.
Yep, that's about right.
Alright, but yeah, you finish up at home, dropping off the dress, make your way back over to the guild hall, where the rest of the party is.
All right. Yep. And what are the how do I find the party when I come back?
Oh, well,
Technically, Warden's sticking with you for the most part.
who all is eating something?
Yeah, Corland's hungry.
Alright, what are you getting?
Yeah, what time is it?
Probably... Corland probably got up about... say probably like 9:30, 10. It's probably close to noon right now.
Yeah, lunch.
Alright.
A good stew sounds about good.
Does Callium
Alright.
feel hungry?
Callium, you don't feel hungry.
I'm getting vibes from like Supernatural when Dean just doesn't eat the burger. If any of y'all know what that is.
Nope. Don't
No,
watch
that
Supernatural.
I
I-
know what that is.
I get it, but yeah, no, Callium, you're not feeling hungry.
Okay. If he doesn't feel hungry, then he's not gonna eat.
Okay. Yeah, Corland, say 6 silver for a nice meat stew. Anyone else getting any food?
I mean, I would have gotten some food before I left.
Okay, what would Kestrel have gotten?
Well, just like, I don't know, we're about to be on the road, so something nice, but not over the top. Small pastries or something.
Okay. Yeah, call it 10 silver pieces.
Oh no, my funds.
You get a nice meal, some pastries, some baked goods with it. It's nice and filling. Tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Better than the bland meat stew that Corland gets.
Meh.
Sometimes food is food.
Yeah.
And I say this as somebody who really likes to cook.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have anything else they want to do?
Nothing that I can afford.
Oh, Kestrel. I finished that quiver last night.
And I'm assuming you say this right after I get back.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
that is very good. How much do I owe you for it?
I've saved my hide plenty enough, don't worry about that. I did try to match the aesthetic to your armor, however. I hope it's not too bad off. He hands over the mildly ornate 20 arrow quiver.
Yep. And I'll look over in a minute. Maybe tried in one or two of the tassels that I had made that are also along the rest of my armor, so it sort of blends in a little better.
Mm-hmm. In any case, I hope it works with your specifications. I did purposely make it into a hip cooler. Didn't think one across the back would work well with your wings.
I appreciate the thoughtfulness.
Hey, just hope it works well for you. Alright. Still had plenty of that gator hide left over. I sold some of it, but if anybody has any ideas what else I could try to make with it, yeah, feel free to pipe up.
If we do have some additional time between missions at some point, you could always try and make some things to sell.
That's the biggest problem though, is having the time. Normally I make backpacks for the guild. That way any of the newbies that are coming in, they've at least got something better to use while they're out in the missions. Yeah, they kind of warned Kipsy about not being able to provide that for a little bit, though. By the way, I filled around on a detail you all left out. You said that the guard captain had no report about Cal's incarceration or arrest. It was found that odd that y'all didn't bring that up there.
That is what he told us, yes.
Yeah, saying it's proper now. Hopefully this next mission won't put any more stress on her shoulders. Poor lass has got a lot going on thanks to us.
I get the feeling that quite a bit of what is going on, thanks to us, would be going on regardless, and it simply happened to involve us.
Yeah. Well, I'd say they're gonna be fate. I'd say they're gonna be accident. What, one way or another. Yes, shit's gotta get done. Corland just takes a bite of his soup. Speaking of which, Cal, I was saying I ate a nip. Everything alright, bud? Hopefully Joe wasn't that harsh on you.
Yeah, don't feel hungry. Didn't even sleep last night.
Fucking hell.
Are you
Yeah,
dying? Is he dying?
Okay, what happened to you in there?
Make me a medicine check, Alte.
Oh, serious, okay.
Callium, what the hell happened to you in there if
Yeah,
you're not sleeping and
no.
not hungry?
Alte, not sleeping, not eating. Callium might be an undead.
Yeah, Callium, out with it. What the hell happened to you?
He might be a zombie, Alte.
What is it with Illiren's character and assuming people are tropey monsters?
Well, you know, Corland does have turn undead.
And a witch.
I don't know.
Always something you can suggest.
You might want to use it. Callium might be a
Until
zombie.
Alte suggests it, Corland ain't doing it.
Yep.
Can I suggest it now?
Well, Corland just asked Callium what the hell happened.
Yeah. Some shit. With elemental beings.
What?
Now one of
You
them's
said-
beside me.
You said previously that there was elemental bindings. Do you mean to say that Mother was experimenting with binding elementals in people?
Yeah, something like that.
Shit, Mike.
That would explain what happened to her, perhaps, if there was a time elemental bound to her. Did she say anything about that?
Wait, the fuck's a time elemental?
I was gonna say, make me an intelligence check at disadvantage, Kestrel.
Sure.
Even Corland's intelligent enough not to make that assumption.
Yes.
Hell, he has common sense enough not to make that. Oh my
Okay,
god.
I'll amend that statement. And you said there was something that went wrong, that perhaps whatever it was had some effect upon my mother, and that is how she came to be in the condition she is?
Wait, what conditions your mother at?
She is... You saw her when she came by.
Oh, right.
She's younger and is, like, lagging through reality.
Yeah.
Once to fix an entire collapsed room and apparently bring someone back to life.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I prefer someone with a little more years and experience on them.
I will inform you, Kestrel, you know that your mother does not have the ability to bring people back to life.
That would definitely seem to point towards some sort of external force being involved. My mother is not a cleric of any sort. Corland, if you start making advances on my mother, I will kill you.
I made no advances. All I meant was my personal preference. Okay?
What does being a cleric have to do with any of that things? Those are all impossible things, I think, maybe.
Not quite. There are some clerics that are able to, as opposed to turning undead, they do dabble in some necromancy. Those are the ones who kind of go with some of the darker goods.
She make a zombie? Looking at the dragon?
And that is the only thing I have heard of this sort of thing. As far as I am aware, no one can pull a
reminder to
soul
folks.
from the afterlife.
Resurrection magic does not exist in this world.
That is very strange and very...
Yeah.
I am not
Metaing
even sure
here
how
just
that
a
would
little
work.
bit. Sorry.
Whatever it is, it seems that my mother is tampering with some sort of very strong force.
Yeah, what happened, happened. Now, speaking on those preferences, Corland, I'm pretty sure you'd take anyone that can reach the top shelf.
Aye! Those are keepers! You do not piss off a lass who's willing to get down the best brew from the top shelf. Any lass who does that for a halfling is well deserving some patience and a damn good night.
We can't resist. Had you even reached their top shelf?
I think there's a ladder in the back somewhere.
Let's put it this way, lad. In standing, I'm an expert with other devices. In bed, however, my hammer does the job right.
You use the hammer as a seat when you are in bed?
The fuck?
So you all would know you have probably like a 2 to 3 day journey to the worm tunnels.
We're
Hey, we'll get there
about
eventually.
to leave! We're all prepped up! This is like bullshitting at the end and before we head out. And I'm kind of waiting for Altain to make that suggestion.
Oh, I did like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, I
That's
never
a the
heard it.
background never really cares or pays attention to. I don't really mind.
I've been trying to pay attention, but I never heard it.
Or you said it and you were muted.
Oh no, I don't mute myself often.
Hey, Callium, let's step outside a second. I want to test that theory, Altain, brother.
Wait, did I?
He didn't bring it up.
You did. You said you did.
I mentioned like, wait, did she make a zombie? That was also the second point I should of asking if you died while being put into an elemental. Both points
So
of time,
he-
someone else immediately spoke over me about something else.
No, I heard that, but I didn't take that as you bringing up the idea. That's about as roundabout as you can get.
Okay, Corland, connect the dots and then do it. And would that require a roll of, like, wisdom or intelligence?
You can make me a wisdom roll.
Okay.
Wait, are undead not like a normal race? People just all...
So dots are those things that have like 4 even sides, right?
Nope, not connecting none of those thought processes together. He seems alright. He ain't dead. Let's drink. Let's get drunk and get our asses moving. We got a mission to do. Gibbs was actually asking yesterday when we were leaving.
Yes, I think we should set out soon. But I am eager to hear whatever solution my mother and Delvin come up with to solve our issues when we get back, hopefully.
Hey.
You know, the electric elemental and her being a witch. I don't know what else to call it. Space elemental? Why not? That's something. Let's go with that.
I believe
Saw the way she
official-
glitched.
her official title is Conjurer.
Oh
What she
god,
was
we're in the
doing
Matrix.
seems very strange. I've never seen any magic do anything like that, except perhaps I have seen some spells that allow one to sort of link in and out of reality once or twice, but those are rare, and I have never seen my mother do it.
base magic. Zombies are a part of Conjuration, right? I think they
No.
are.
No.
I think they are.
No.
Well, you also think that you're not June, so
There's-
what you think is not really relevant.
We also had to look into that and your odd paranoia of this being called June.
Well, I mean, you know, whoever's in the Alte's the one in the driver's seat because he's wearing that dang mask.
Yeah, but he's not wearing the mask and he's still Alte.
Right.
Oh yeah, you.
I want everybody to imagine modem noises while that processes in Corland's mind before going, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
That's
you
a
were
mask.
here for that. What's his name? The wizard dude who Alte/June thinks is a vampire. Just
Seraphim.
took the mask off, but Alte stayed Alte
I
and
thought
June
it
is now
was a
gone
werewolf.
forever. Oh, is he a werewolf?
No, I thought
What?
that June thought he was a werewolf.
Oh, okay. Werewolf then.
It's been both.
No, he's a vampire.
Then the fuck's happened to June all day?
Yes, we had to look into all of your mental problems of this being called June that you apparently think exists.
Corland's just gonna look back and forth between Alte and the rest of the group. What
They're
the
just
fuck?
insane. All of you.
Yeah.
Not the most insane people I've worked with in the past, but still some.
I worked with you before, Alte, but you've always been a split personality bastard. Oh god, I need a beer.
Wait, you're driving.
Oh no, I'm not.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
And with that, downtime is officially finished.
When we get to
Oh,
the
thank
part,
God.
I'll continue for like another like half hour.
I hand Corland one of the 2 bottles of whiskey that I bought and said, "Here's a gift."
Oh, you're a saint!
Alright. Well, you all hopping onto your cart make your way about 3 days north of the city of Seas End, following along the road. I'll pull it up on the map here. But yeah, heading north, you guys pass by the Goldleaf Farmstead, where Alte, you would remember the mission you did with Cobb and some of the others, with the goblins and the bugbears and the hobgoblins.
My old friend.
And traveling up along the coast a bit farther, you do eventually see what looks like a small camp out in front of a cave with some wooden walls and some tents and a couple small buildings. You make your way over, identifying it as the Worm Caves, where your mission is. You make your way right inside the entrance. Who's leading the party?
Physically or like logistically?
Physically.
I guess
I-
with the warden.
Let's
yeah,
do
we're
this. Yeah.
probably at the front with Kestrel
I mean,
probably
really,
scouting
you-
back and forth a bit in the air.
Dark side if it's dark.
Yeah, heading inside. It is pitch black inside the caves. After the first 20 to 30 feet. As you're walking in, you can tell the walls are roughly 10 feet in any direction, and the ceiling is roughly 10 to 15 feet in height. So who is leading the party?
Now that we're inside, it would probably be Warden, yeah. Outside, Kestrel would have been like scouting around in the air, but inside there's not enough room for that, so.
Okay.
Okay, second. Go
I'm
ahead.
trying
Swap my
to-
helmet back on.
Oh, speaking of flying, how high is the ceiling in here, like at just the mouth of the cave?
10 to 15 feet.
Okay, so yeah, she'll be in the middle. She can reposition if she needs to, but at least it's not sewers, so she can walk without it just being nasty.
I see a light. It looks, can we show that on YouTube?
What?
No.
Oh yes, I see. I see how it is.
Is that allowed? Are we gonna get
What?
demonetized?
Should we explore more so that it doesn't look quite so unfortunate?
Who else is with Warden in the lead?
Oh.
Corland will probably hop up there with him.
Kestrel will be in the middle of this apparently plus probably of people.
Callium will be at the back.
Okay. Do any of you have dark vision?
I can have dark vision. I was just thinking about lighting up a torch for right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have magical methods of getting light.
Oh yeah, that's right. Doesn't anybody have light or something like that?
I have dancing.
I do.
Hey, put light on my shield.
Already done.
Thank you.
Yes, I do.
Let there be that, motherfuckers!
Like both questions.
And then I can figure out, hey, look, there's the entrance.
Still looks a little sus there.
Alright, there you go. Yeah,
Those-
it's a pretty basic cave. Walls made of stone. A little bit of moisture, but not a whole lot.
It's cave. It's made of cave.
Yeah, it's a cave made of cave.
Always be on the look for dark mantles. Going to happen. Keep my eye on the ceiling. They're going to show up. I know it.
But as you guys kind of move forward a little bit more into the cave, as you said you were going to explore some more, I get to play with polygon reveal a lot because fucking caves.
You only did it to yourself.
Caves, 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 caves.
Caves. I like caves.
I like space. Right, yeah, so
Yeah, you are at an intersection that does seem to...
shine that, like, y'all are in
This
the
is
lead.
a pathway as well.
I am working on it. Arrows make it very hard to see the walls.
Yeah, at this point I'd say y'all are in the front, so y'all can lead until we get some better clue about what's going on.
Well, we don't even know where we are, so we're just kind of waiting for everything to be revealed.
What are we
Well,
doing?
there you go.
So we got
Yeah, you guys are at an intersection. Does seem like it continues a little bit northwest and northeast.
I always say go west, young man.
As
Well,
well.
hell yeah, yeah, that.
Center bottom of screen.
I see us. Well, we can go left or we go right.
We go left.
We going left.
Let me see the
I
party
say go
here.
west, young man.
I thought
Um,
it said west. Okay. So as they are going that way, I will start following in that direction, but not too closely because that would be awkward or something. I don't know.
Yeah, taking a look. Corland,
Huh?
you can hear some faint sounds from down in this direction.
Aye. Smell your roll a second, robot.
What is it?
I'm hearing something down this way.
Then I think we're going the right way.
You do know we're here to clear of threats.
Oh, alright, fine.
We don't have everything we find. If we don't find it, we don't need to clear it.
Alte's got the point.
Yeah, but then we'd also not be doing our jobs now, would we?
I think they would be doing exactly what our job says.
Alright,
Exactly
come
what it
on.
says.
I start walking back towards the east now.
Yeah, I will say, the module, just as a reminder for folks, is the Expedition into the Worm Tunnels. It is a dungeon dive type module with a reward of 20 gold, and any additional rewards may vary depending on performance. It is an easy difficulty D rank mission, located about a week's. So yeah, I guess you guys were going for about a week. A week's march. Well, no, you were on a cart, so 3 days is about right for a week's march. To the northwest, legends hold that the worm tunnels are all that remains of the home of a large worm. Over time, these caverns have been populated with any number of strange creatures and horrid monsters, making their way towards the surface from the Underdark below. Seasand has regularly requested parties to be sent over to clear out the uppermost caverns in order to limit the impact of these creatures. This time, the city is requesting a team to delve into the first 2 layers of these caverns and eliminate any creatures they encounter that could prove a threat to the safety of any nearby settlements or trade caravans passing through the region. This is a perfect place for a novice party to train, but don't delve too deep into the caverns as you know what abominations may have crawled their way up from the depths of the Underdark.
Basically, don't go into level 3. Got it.
Basically, I'm correct.
Which is entirely up to what y'all want to do.
So, how long do you think it would take to collapse these tunnels?
Anybody
Depends on
got
how
any
good the stonework
dynamite?
is. Been here for a while, it probably takes some good force.
Yeah, no, that was a joke.
Oh no, I would take it serious. Sure, let's work it. That's a good way to make sure that there's no way that anything could attack the caravans or anything else nearby.
Yeah, but it defeats the purpose of having this type of thing in the first place. Like I said, it's a great place for novices to train up.
Oh,
We
dangerous
eliminate
time,
that.
just for
We
training.
eliminate that. So your guild's gonna have to find someplace else. Permanent solution, aye, but permanent problems too.
The gist of it, as far as I understood it, is if we find anything that we think is dangerous to the surrounding area, we kill it.
Pretty much.
And then we get as much of those things as we can to bring back, because they are typically quite helpful can sell for a bit.
Alright, so you guys are heading down this way?
Yep. That's the way Corland heard something. I'm going to keep close to Corland as we move up, though, and kind of wait for him to see if he hears anything else.
Okay.
I will be moving probably about 20 feet or so behind them.
Alright. So yeah, as you guys are moving through the tunnels, with June and Callium bringing up the rear, Corland, as you guys are moving farther in, the noises that you're hearing are becoming more pronounced. Noises you're hearing are becoming more pronounced. Everyone else make me a perception check.
Yay!
Including me or not including me?
No, the noises you're hearing are becoming more pronounced. I'm asking everyone else to make a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah. Callium, you're not hearing anything yet, but you can kind of gather that there's probably something up ahead. Warden and Kestrel, you're starting to hear noises as well. Let me find the page for these, because that's something that I need. Make sure they are pulled up. Wait. That's why. And yeah, June, you're starting to hear noises as well. You can hear a bit of almost like something sliding over dirt and stone, and a couple of snaps before it starts to get silent as Corland and Warden are going further ahead, and the noises kind of settle down.
I don't like the feeling that noise settling down.
I know I heard something, but I do not know what it was.
I'm not able to pinpoint it much better myself. Kestrel, can you throw some dancing lights down that way?
That is certainly something I can do, and I will conjure some dancing lights and gesture, and they will float down the hallway.
Okay. There is a bend about 30 to 40 feet in front of Warden and Corland. There is a bend in the tunnel.
We got anybody good at sneaking? Preferably not the two guys wearing heavy armor, and one that is a robot.
Corland immediately looks to Alte. You able to still go invisible?
And are you still able to see in the dark?
Yes,
And
always
perhaps
have.
you would be the prime candidate to scout ahead.
Okay, Corland's going to actually dislodge the cape of Mont Blanc off his shoulder and hand it over to Alte. Yeah. You need to be a hasty retreat. Just use the cape. I'm actually gonna see if I can't pull it up real quick.
That's an attunement item, isn't it?
No, it is one of the many magical items that I have.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't. That's something.
Cape of Mont Blanc. This cape smells faintly of brimstone. While wearing it, you can use it to cast a Dimension Door spell as an action. This property of the cape can't be used again until the next dawn. When you disappear, you leave behind a cloud of smoke, and you appear in a similar cloud of smoke at your destination. The smoke lightly obscures the space you left and the space you appear in, and it dissipates at the end of your turn. A light or stronger wind disperses the smoke.
And yes, it does not require attunement.
For everybody who doesn't know, Corland probably has the most magical items of the group. One loaned, the rest hearned.
Unless you count potions.
No,
I'm talking equipment.
No, Alte probably does.
Well, okay, yeah, you got me on that one. But yeah, Corland will hand it over to Alte. There's no activation order, just will it, and you'll be able to use Dimensional Dwarf to get away.
Alright,
I could. Okay. It smells horrible.
Yeah, you get used to it after using it for what, a few months?
You've had this for like a week. It's not been more than a month.
No, I've had the Cape of Mount Bunk since I first started.
there you go. Now you can see the item as well.
See, the Cape
horrible
of...
color too.
The Cape is the first item that I started with Corland. Then I bought the Boom Hammer. I can't remember if it was June or Truth that loaned me the Javelin of Lightning, and then I got the Axe of Hurling.
Oh, yeah, I don't need this Javelin of Lightning.
That's
So I
June.
keep it as my I keep it as my signature like status item, but you use it as a weapon.
Exactly.
God, that thing's a horrible color. God, it's ugly.
I got
I
done.
can
I
work with
got
it. I can
done
make it look good.
nitpicking my
It's okay.
choices of fashion.
I can make it work. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Eh.
Is June going forward?
Yeah, apparently I am. Let's do this already.
Alright, roll me a stealth.
Actually, Alte should be familiar with it, because it was Alte when Corland first used the cape during the rescue. He literally brought Alte along with him while Alte was invisible.
20, okay.
And boy, did that one just divide and conquer.
Let me do something real quick. Okay. So yeah, June, you kind of sneakily make your way forward. You have 60 feet of dark vision?
Yes.
Okay.
And gotta put out the map and everything. Haha. Gotta do maps.
Okay, yeah, looking in front of you, it seems like there's a pretty big chamber. From what you can see. You can probably also see... Ooh. Oh, that didn't work.
I think you just took out half the wall.
I need that wall. Stinking wall in the way. Knock it out.
Yeah, looking ahead, you can see a very large chamber. Kind of rough stone on the far wall from what you can see. You can see a number of piles of like rock and debris and stalagmites. Couple of stalactites up on the on the ceiling as well.
No. Oh no. Stalactites.
Here, man. No. No.
Are you going to...
Right. Keep an eye. Is it wanting to move forward against this wall over here.
Okay, yeah,
But
no,
keep my back to it, but make sure I don't step under any stalactites because I don't trust those things.
Yeah, no, you move in farther. If this wants to work.
I have the rogue thing.
Okay. 10, 20. Yeah, you can get a pretty good view of this room now. From where you are. It's gonna take me a minute to reveal it all with piecemeal polygon reveal. Make sure other people watching can see the whole room. There we go. Alright, make me a perception check.
Alright, I got this. Eh,
Okay.
10.
Not best.
Not the worst.
Oh. Okay. All right. All I will say is blame Taylor.
Uh-oh.
I'm blaming Taylor. Taylor, why'd you do it?
I don't know. Tell me what it is so I can tell you why I did it.
Alright, let's find out.
Individual rolls for every creature.
For stealth? Yeah, that's usually normal. You can group
Those
them
things
up
do that.
sometimes.
Yeah, I usually have been grouping them up, but I do like it better when it's individual from your campaign.
Yeah, that has led to
20
some
of
more
them.
interesting options. Or circumstances, rather.
Yeah, you see a pretty full room that seems to be kind of covered with boulders and stalagmites and stalactites kind of all around the room, kind of up to the entrance of what looks like a continuation of the tunnel on the other side.
Hmm. Something was being dragged and snapped. Remember that sound.
Yeah, you can't
Is that
see
it?
anything. Can't see anything looking around the room.
Was that in here or further ahead? Questions to myself. Questions to myself.
Yeah, you're not positive.
Oh. Oh, I don't see nothing. Boulders, and stalags. Slip back to the group.
All right. Yeah. No, you make your way back to the group.
I'll just let you control it. Boulders, stalagmites, tights. Normal things, really, as far as I can tell. Nothing obviously up there. Unless they're hidden somewhere beneath the rocks.
Well, we know there was definitely something up ahead. Must be hiding from you.
I'm pretty sure My guess is that there's something like hidden underneath one of the rocks. Or behind them somewhere.
Well, do we just want to charge in guns blazing? Or take a look around elsewhere first?
The room continue on somewhere else. There's a chance it might circle back in the other way.
I really like the feel of this one. I'd say we continue on.
Alright.
Continue
so-
on.
Yes, as in we keep going.
Okay.
I personally suggest paying attention to the stalactites. I have a bad history with dark metals.
Alright, well, in that case there, I come around to, roughly speaking, about here.
All right. Yeah. No.
let's
The
go.
party kind of returning to their normal formation.
Yep. I do have a question regarding the stalactites and stalagmites. How dense are they?
Varying.
Okay, so there will be areas where it'll be harder for me to get a line of sight on things, and areas where it won't. I was about to say where things will have cover, and then I remembered no, nothing has cover for me unless I can't see them.
Yeah.
That's fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Everyone make me a stealth check, and as you kind of round the corner, moving up.
I'm not
Close to-
exactly stealthing on this, I'm kind of just marching in.
Oh well, then just fuck it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I would be trying to be somewhat stealthy, but if the armored people are marching in, I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
stay
I'm
behind.
trying.
Okay, we're trying to be a little bit stealthy? Alright.
Yes, we are being a little cautious.
Alright. As part of the group, I will try in my robotic glory with super heavy armor to be somewhat quiet.
So, just to remind me, who all has disadvantage on stealth?
Me.
Oh no.
And Corland.
Do I?
I thought you
You're
were.
wearing.
I'm on
I was wearing
splint
medium.
armor.
You're wearing medium armor. Okay. My mistake.
That does
I-
sometimes give disadvantage.
Yeah, it does sometimes. It should be on.
I
your
still
character.
roll well enough where it doesn't matter.
Well.
Okay, I rolled the exact same thing, so it doesn't matter.
Let
Right now, at
me
least.
take a look at your armor. You're saying you're wearing splint?
Yes.
Okay, splint is A, heavy armor,
Mhm.
not medium, and B, all heavy armors give disadvantage on stealth.
Again, I rolled the same, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. In this
For the
particular,
future.
but for future reference is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
here.
Damn.
But it doesn't matter. Just keep
Alright.
rolling the same on both.
I
It doesn't matter.
also will, at this point in time, also kind of whip out my bolt pistol.
Okay.
And I will offer up a prayer to the Omnissiah and the Corpse Emperor.
I'm gonna stop you.
Okay.
Too meta.
Sorry, I
yeah,
couldn't
no,
resist.
you guys looking into the room, kind of slowly making your way up, trying to be a little cautious.
Yeah, I hold off here, actually, to see if anything stirs and comes at us.
You're not seeing anything.
Yeah, I'll stay near the entrance while they move in a bit further.
Can I do a perception to see if I see anything that wiggles or worms or anything before moving in?
Sure, go ahead and make me a perception.
All right.
You and Corland, you'll be the first ones heading in. Make me perception checks.
Yeah. Well, no, that did me no good whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah!
Yeah. No, there's nothing in the room except rocks and rock formations.
Oh, we don't see.
I am
it.
getting serious deja vu from last week in Taylor's game.
Nothing but rocks and rock
Yeah.
formations in the room.
Yeah, this is one of those points where the perception doesn't matter as much in that particular case. Just we were trying to hopefully see if we could shoot something.
Heard.
Yeah, you
Hey,
guys.
hey, stop moving me in.
Okay,
Stop
well,
moving me.
there's nothing in the room.
I don't care what you say. I'm not moving forward just yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see here. Let's see if we can coax these little buggers out a little bit.
Alright,
Don't know if
heard
this will
something.
do anything, but
Go
I just
ahead.
realized that I'm really hoping full well that there's nothing actually in the room.
it might very well be. But my character's going to be a little bit cautious with this giant room and the noises having stopped when we got closer.
You do remember Corland does wish for death, right?
Oh, is Corland just walking in there? Is that what's happening?
Well, no, he's still being as cautious as possible, but yes, he's taking a step in.
I'm going to do thaumaturgy and just do a yell basically into the room. Ollie ollie oxen, bitch.
All right,
Corland's
yeah,
just
no,
gonna turn around and look at him like, you really did that?
Why not?
I mean, there's a slight echo.
Eh. Alright then. I say we get close to the wall though. Alright. And with that I start moving in.
Yeah. Corland's gonna motion to the wall to the left. Let's stand along with this wall over here.
Now what I'm going to do is stay just a little bit further ahead of the wall so that the rest of the group can kind of keep their back against the wall if need be.
All right, Kestrel, you said you were staying kind of at the entrance.
Yeah.
Callium and June, are you both moving up with Warden and Corland, or are you guys hanging back?
I'll move up.
Front line
I'll
and back
take-
line.
I'll take my position right here next to Miss Kestrel.
Okay. Callium and Kestrel both make me perception checks. As you can now kind of see the room in front of you. Kestrel, I'm assuming kind of as normal your dancing lights are kind of going out into the room.
Yeah, a little bit further out than we are right now, and I've got my bow out and have an arrow knocked just ready in case anything happens, but that's more flavor than anything.
Alright. Callium, perception? Ender.
We lost
Sorry,
him.
I'm spacing in and out. What do I need?
Perception. Okay. Yeah, Callium, you kind of looking through the room, it almost looks like some of the shadows are like shifting a little bit, which is a little bit odd. Even after the dancing lights kind of reach their final positions, like some of the shadows seem to be shifting a bit. Kestrel, you're kind of looking out. It's almost like, and you can see it kind of clearly as you look at some of the closer ones. Like there's one here, and there's another one like here. And like even kind of like one of the ones that's like out farther, the stalagmites and some of the rock formations seem to be shifting a little bit.
I will sort of a little quietly call out to them. Not like calling out to them, but just saying, careful, it appears that there are some things moving in this room, some of the rock formations, or something near them that looks similar.
Well, it's strange, like you can see it like especially clear in one of the stalagmites. It almost looks, one of the stalagmites almost looks, almost like serpentine in a way.
I think whatever is in this room may possibly be disguising itself as or among the stalactites.
I will sheath the bolt pistol and draw my sword.
Okay.
And, you haven't really called out which one specifically, so I'm just now starting to look at all the stalactites, which I'm guessing are pretty much all around me at this point.
The ones that Kestrel was able to see.
Right, but she hasn't called those out. Is what
No,
I'm
she
saying.
hasn't
So-
called out which one specifically. But Kestrel, you were able to see like one right here, one right here, and a couple up here.
And then, yeah, I will call out. It appears to be one to the left, one to the right, and one or two possibly further into the room.
How close to where I am is the one to the left?
Fairly close.
Yeah, you would say probably about 10 feet, Kestrel.
Probably about 10 feet or so.
Are these things even hostile?
We do not know. That is part of what we are here to find out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if we poke them with a sword, they'll become hostile. My curiosity is if they're worth poking with a sword. And I'm kind of doing that a little bit more vocally now. I'm not robot whispering that at this point.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we don't exactly have speak with animal now, do we? Anyone a secret druid?
I don't think those are animals. Maybe. Probably not.
And I got plenty of languages I can speak, but...
Our mission is to eliminate anything that we believe poses an immediate danger to the surrounding area, so perhaps...
That's part of my question is, are these things really that dangerous?
Are they threat to anything outside of the immediate area?
Perhaps if we knew what they are, but as they are camouflaged, I think it would be best to test if they are aggressive.
How do you want me to test if this one here is aggressive? As I kind of just point at the one that's right here. Or I point in this general area, actually.
Move up a bit and see how it reacts. If it tries to run away, it may be more flighty than aggressive, and it may be safe to leave it alive.
Alright. And I will go ahead and somewhat cautiously take a step forward. Like, a little, like somebody who's trying to get closer to a wild turkey or something like that.
Like, you've got your weapons up, but you're like, your hands are out, you're like, it's simultaneously trying to look big and reassure you.
Right.
I know the...
Not trying to look imposing, but trying to look like you're not worth a meal.
Okay.
But
Nothing seems to move.
And what did you say it was?
It is a bit to your left and a bit ahead of you.
I step over here. Kind of looking around again. Am I close?
Relatively speaking.
You're right next to where this stalagmite is.
Do I notice it moving around anymore at all now that I'm this close to it, or...
No.
No? Okay.
And do I notice, is it currently moving as I'm looking at it, or does it seem to be sitting still?
Seems to be sitting still.
Do any of you have any familiarity with creatures of various types?
Nope.
I'm still convinced they're dark metals.
I have some familiarity with fey creatures, but that's about it.
I have a bit of familiarity with magic and magical creatures, but not too much. Have I ever heard of anything that disguises itself as stone and would be roughly the right size for this? Even
Make me a Let me check something real quick.
What if I magical creatures? Or
Hold on, let me check something here. Make me a nature check. Yeah, there are lots of them.
okay. Do I know of any that do so that are particularly dangerous? Like aggressive or just their presence is going to be problematic for anyone that comes nearby, kind of thing. Because I'm trying to assess whether this looks like something we need to kill or we can just leave it. Because from my perception at the moment, at least, it's sitting still, so it's probably not aggressive and is trying to be stealthy and pretend that it's a stalactite so it doesn't get attacked.
Let me take a look at something real quick.
And this is not me saying how I'm thinking. This is me saying my intention in doing this, just so it's clear.
Yeah, you know of a number of creatures that actually can camouflage themselves as stone. Some of them are more hostile and dangerous than others. Anything from I'm trying to find like a full list that I can pull off of. You know that some types of gnomes can camouflage themselves to look like stone. You know that certain types of giants and trolls can camouflage themselves to look like stone.
I quickly do a check of height on the stalactite next to me. I don't think it's giant. Or troll.
Yeah, and you said some of the ones looked almost serpentine.
Yeah, I would say... Yeah, I would say with that information you do... Yeah, something does actually come to mind for you. A subterranean creature that is very snake-like. A carnivorous creature that tends to ambush their prey, that's known as a grick. That has tentacles that it uses to latch onto prey, and a beak with which it attacks and tries to eat its prey.
Those are the ones with the really hard AC, right? Or high AC, I should say. Metaing there a little bit, but...
Right, so knowing that
Neither
they
do you,
are ambush
apparently.
predators and that it's not immediately attacking Warden, I call out to him. If I am thinking correctly, these remind me of a type of ambush predator, and if they are not immediately attacking you, it seems likely that they are not in danger of spreading to the surrounding community and becoming more aggressive. So perhaps we should simply avoid them?
Works for me. And I start backing away. So we just want to bypass this room then?
Yeah, let's go.
We want to head back down where we came from, or just try to make our way through here and
Yeah, we've already-
ambushing us?
We've already come this way. Let's go on ahead and just get moving. And if these assholes try and attack us, we'll just whoop their asses.
I think that may be the wisest course of action, yes. You do not seem inherently aggressive.
No.
So, Warden and Corland, are you both going to start making your way through the room with the rest of the group?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you
We're
heading
gonna
along
stay-
the wall? Are you heading straight across?
I would tell them to head towards the middle and then towards the exit, because from what I saw, that doesn't seem to intersect with any of the areas that I saw.
Right. So I kind of move up this way here, pretty much. But I want to wait for the rest of the group to start following, and I want to try to keep us in a tight group. So I turn to the rest of the group and just, let them know, let's stay close. If these things are ambush predators, usually they don't go for large groups of prey. Too much effort, chance of them getting hurt.
Yeah, I would try and follow behind in like a conga line style.
So you guys are trying to, like, conga line through the room?
Stay.
Yes,
Conga.
specific. Instead of walking, we are going to conga.
I'm in on this.
Still
Yeah,
essentially
we're
that
actually-
close.
Just walk.
Well, the idea of the Conga line's still right, and the staying pretty damn close to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, you get to there, Warden. When the stalagmite that you guys hadn't noticed moving suddenly lunges out at you.
Which one?
One. And it attacks you.
Yep. Do I have a good music for this one? Yeah, sure. That one!
Okie dokie.
Let me quickly zoom in. And 14 will miss. Okay. Yeah, no, it is going to lunge out at you, trying to lash at you with these tentacles that you can now see have folded out from the peak of the stalagmite to reveal this beak-like mouth surrounded by four kind of tentacles. Look almost like stone on the flesh, but have kind of folded out in a four-way fan.
Ugly.
Yeah, these things are ugly as balls.
You are one
But also-
ugly mother.
Strangely adorable.
Their beaks actually do look kind of cute.
And as it lunges out, you can see a number of other ones begin to quickly unfold and begin to slither out towards the rest of you.
Oh, yay.
Goddamn graboids.
Alright. Corland.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah? Wait. Yeah, 1 over. So I did attack. Yeah. Sorry, I blanked for a minute there, hitting my threshold.
It's 11:30. We'll kill these
Corland,
guys and probably call it quits.
you take 5 points of slashing damage as the tentacles kind of... A couple of the suction cups kind of limp over you and stick on, and the claws at the end of them kind of dig in. And it is going to attempt, after latching on, to make a bite attack with its beak. I'm assuming a 13 does not hit.
No!
Kestrel. 2 of them are attacking you with their tentacles. That is a 21 and a 22.
Those both hit.
You take 18 points of slashing,
Ow.
and they are both also going to, after latching on, attempt to bite into you. That is a 20 and a natural 20.
Gosh dang, how much do you hate Kestrel?
They don't
extremely.
they don't have a big attack bonus. They're just rolling really well. You take an additional 12.
But to answer your question, he really hates Kestrel.
An
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've been over that before. He
An
extremely
additional-
hates Kestrel.
an additional 14 points of piercing damage as the 2 of them bite into you.
Oh, I'm under half health.
Owie.
Callium, 2 of them are going to be attacking you.
Okay.
This is what I get for trusting him describing that they're ambush predators. And then not realizing that meant they might be in a group.
Hey,
I yelled back.
I told you they were ambush predators.
I yelled back. He did, and I suggested we bypass this room.
Callium, that's a 19 and a 19.
Okay. They hit.
Alright, that is
Suckers are rolling really well tonight.
10. 22 slashing.
Ouch.
And they are both going to attempt to make biting attacks against you. That's a 23 and a 15.
15 doesn't hit.
Okay. That's another 3 points of piercing.
Okay.
And June, the last 2 are going to be attacking you. That is a 8 and a 22 to hit.
One hits then.
Alright, you take 11 points of slashing damage, and it's going to attempt to bite into you. And that's a 20 to hit.
Oh, yay, that's something.
That
You
hits.
take 11 slashing and another 3 piercing for 14 in total.
We're all gonna die before we roll initiative.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
For whatever good it does you.
My god, we've got a reversed order this time.
Oh, good. Thanks,
Wow.
Anthony. Well, I'll start looking at how to level up bows.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
Yes, it can. You know this, and you know I know this. I just bought potions for everyone, too. That's what I get for being nice. Karma.
The two right next to you rolled the exact same number.
God, they have separate rolls.
Silent feels like punishing himself tonight.
Corland, you're up. Well, I also, especially with some of the encounters in here, having more creatures that are all at lower CR, it's also a little bit more balanced for the party to be able to go in between some of the creatures rather than just having a whole group of creatures all just outside of this surprise round, just en masse, just hitting.
And I actually prefer it myself, though it's got to be a pain in the butt for you.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's not
when I'm
it's-
working with hordes, I'll have groups.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't really like a massive horde, it's just a group of Gricks. I have other encounters and other modules that would be in one initiative, and I probably in other modules should have done some that I did individually as one initiative, like in the graveyard module. But just for a group of low CR creatures attacking, this is kind of, I find, better for the players.
Yeah. Light them up, Corland.
Corland, you're up.
Actually, I'm gonna try and save my spell slots for once. What?
Oh, Spirit Guardians. Come on, man.
Nah, we can take these guys without them. Nah, I'm just going to sacrifice a little bit of my AC, so with that my shield, so I could go two-hand with the boom hammer. So now my AC with my shield on my back is down to 17. However, it's going to allow me to smack these motherfuckers with two-handed strikes with the boom hammer. Yes, Snickers, I hear you. Oh yeah, attacking this one right here.
What were you saying about us being able to take them?
A 9 does not hit. You kind of bring the hammer down, and it kind of like sinks a bit into like this rubbery flesh, and then kind of bounces away.
Oh, well in that case, I need to swap weapons next round. Is putting my shield away considered the bonus action?
I'll say free action as you put it away as part of your attack to grab it with two hands.
Uh-huh. Okay, my bonus action is going to be switching from the boom hammer, considering how rubbery that skin was. Blunt bludgeoning weapons might not be a good idea. I'm swapping to the battle axe.
But explodey ones might.
The problem is there was one thing I forgot to do in the downtime.
Buy fuel.
Buy fuel.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, if only we'd had enough money for that. Oh wait.
Kestrel, you shush, you rich girl.
Callium, you're up.
Can I do the thing?
Thing?
Uh-oh.
The first thing. The once a day thing.
Let me double check because you have two of those.
We're all gonna die, but it's not by these things.
I will remind you that it is each
creature,
Yes, I know.
not each enemy.
These guys got good constitution.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
what
you
do I
can
roll?
you can do that. Yes.
I will
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I need
Literally everyone.
literally everyone, because everyone is within 30 feet. As you see suddenly, Callium's eyes kind of blaze over with sparks, and he lets out, kind of throwing his hands out to the side, this ear-splitting shout as this burst of electrical energy emanates out from him as its center. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw
Yay!
as he uses Thunderclap.
Of course.
Oh,
Of course.
there we go. Oh, that's gonna
66
suck.
thunder damage.
You just deafened half the party
You
with
got
no way to
healing.
cure it unless we have restoration, which correct me if I'm wrong, but it probably didn't actually prepare.
Nope.
That's a nice
I-
thing to have.
All right,
Ender, I will.
just for the sake of it, Ender, roll your 66 thunder damage.
Oh, wow.
And I'm down.
Okay. Kestrel is unconscious. Alte takes 25 damage.
I'm not unconscious. I'm dying.
You're unconscious. Corland, you take 12 points of thunder damage. And Warden, you take 12 points of thunder damage. Let me roll for these creatures.
I swear, if you took me down and didn't even down one of them, I am going to hurt you.
I think that sounds fair in this particular case.
Okay, that one failed. That one failed.
Carrying a lot of fails, that's good.
That one succeeded.
That's
Out
less
of
good.
curiosity, Corland, did you actually prep Lesser Restoration today?
Let me see, because I don't think I did.
That failed. That succeeded. That one
Thanks for killing my character, Ender.
failed.
No, no lesser restoration.
And even if she does survive, she's deaf.
That one failed.
Yeah, lesser restoration is not selected. It is a level 2 spell. And just for everybody at home to know what it is.
Okay, so this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one are all looking extremely hurt. This one and sorry, this one. So these two look like they're injured, but not, you know.
Okay, Ender, I might not sound it, but I am legitimately very angry at you right now. I'm not
I
kidding.
didn't- I honestly thought you of all people would pass it.
I
It's a
already said I was-
DC 15 con save!
And I already stated that I was down below half health in one
Yeah.
round of attacks.
I don't know your total health.
My total health is 56. I was at 24 hit points when you did this. And
I
I'll
mean,
be
that's how
perfectly
all my
honest.
characters are.
I very much hate that.
Yeah, that's basically hitting your party with a fireball.
Yeah.
Like your
That is-
whole party with a fireball.
Yeah.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Yes, and as funny as that is for memes, Like, if you
It
keep-
definitely sucks when it happens to you, yes.
I'm just gonna start having characters that have area effect stuff and target you because you happen to be next to an enemy.
That's fine. I have 85 health.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Lucky you.
Yeah, no, that's
Lucky you.
this is not okay. Like, I don't care how okay you are with it happening to your character.
Hey, I still got
It's-
movement.
Not okay.
Okay, where are you moving, Callium?
I'm gonna move up, and I'm a rage.
All right. No, that was why I specifically asked which one of those do you want to do, because one of those would have a very useful effect, and one of them would have a very detrimental effect. And you used the one that had a very detrimental effect.
Yeah, Caleb, you just did more damage to the entire party than these Gricks probably could.
Well, the other one would have literally just put Jude in the middle of all these lower ones.
And that's not an argument for why you should have used this one at that point in time.
Also, Callium doesn't fully understand his abilities.
But you do, and I'm saying you're making this decision as a player, where you have stated that you don't care if it hits your teammates.
I mean,
This
yeah,
this
go
one
ahead.
is attacking.
Okay.
That's an 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
This one is going to attack June. That is a 11 to hit.
No, then.
This one is going to be attacking Callium. That's a 19 to hit.
That one hits.
That is 7 slashing damage. And it is going to attempt to bite into you. That is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That is a 6 piercing damage. I'm not having these, by the way, so you can have them.
Oh. So it should be about 7 or 8 in total.
Call it 7.
Okay.
Hey, Silent. This is a little after the fact, but I kind of forgot I had this. Can I cast Absorb Elements when I got hit with Callium's lightning attack?
Thunder.
Or thunder attack?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, thunder damage. Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you. I'll take that spell away.
And I
That
believe you take half damage then?
Yes, so I would only have taken 6 damage.
Yes. That's fine.
Alright. Wanted to check before I did it.
This one just saw a big creature loose a burst of thunder and is going to attempt to attack Callium.
No, attack Kestrel. She's on the ground. Honestly, be more just one more thing that Callium did, or no, it's not even Callium, it's Ender, to screw over the rest of the party, because some of us actually care about our characters.
Hey, this is the only thing I've done to screw over the party.
You played Bryn.
Yeah,
Oh, I know
playing
bad
Bryn.
stories about Bryn.
Bryn was just stupid.
Bryn also had
I'm
a
getting
cursed
to-
axe.
I was gonna say, I'm beginning to think you're
he
just
got.
stupid.
I wonder who he got that cursed axe from.
Alright,
You're the one who ask for it, really.
I have to remember how.
Truth was going to sell it. Bryn came along and asked if he could have it.
All he saw was a nice-looking axe. He had no magical affinity in any way to tell that it was cursed.
Again,
It has advantage and it's
character
an auto
versus
crit.
player. Yep.
That is 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
Okay, you're okay then.
Not dead yet.
This one is gonna attack Corland. That is a 15 to hit.
That matches your AC, right?
No, his AC is 17, I believe.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Corland. Jacob.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even worth staying awake
Hmm?
or die in a campaign that I arguably might not be playing with certain people anymore.
What?
15 to hit.
Nope.
June, you're up.
Alright then. Let's see. Start off. Gonna stab that one.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Natural one.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, no, that doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Alright. You gotta drop 2 healing lights on Kestrel.
Okay, roll for the healing. Yeah, Kestrel, you regain 7 HP, you're back up.
Oh joy.
Anything
Oh,
else for
goodness.
June?
Well, that's about everything I got. Yep.
Alright, the next Grick up here is gonna hit Warden. That's a 10.
Ooh, so close.
Yeah, I was only off by 13.
13.
Yeah.
So I have
Alright,
a
well-
question. Am I still deafened? I believe the answer is yes, correct?
Sometimes if you go unconscious, no.
Well, I was dying.
Right.
Well, it's unconscious is what it is. I would say no. The only ones who are still currently deafened is June. Alte is
Okay.
deafened.
Alright, that's still... Ender, you should not attack your party members. That is one of the basic facets of teamwork.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try to smack this guy.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
I don't think an 11 will hit.
11 is not going to hit now.
Alright, I'll try to take another smack at him.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
These
no.
rolls are sucking.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a big old nope twice.
And I believe it's an action if you want to summon Jorha.
I don't think it's actually an action to summon him. Is it?
Let me double check. Yeah, as an action.
As an action, you're right. So no, I can't do that at the moment. Alright. But instead, I'm going to position myself here, which I probably should have done before taking that swing. I didn't realize I could go right here. I wasn't thinking that far ahead, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's shitty ass rolls, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah, it happens. It's a dice game.
Let me double check something. Yeah, unfortunately, that also the absorb elements damage boost fizzles.
I thought it stayed until the attack. Or until my next attack.
The first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn.
Yeah. It's
The
because it's the
resi-
next
the-
turn bit.
Yeah, the resistance stays until the start of your next turn, but the damaging effect is only on your next turn after casting, which was that.
Yep, okay. Darn it. Oh well. Shitty rolls.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
Kestrel, you're up.
Okay, I use a bonus action to use Mantle of Inspiration, give myself, Corland, and Alte 5 temporary hit points each. Can also use a reaction to move up to our speed if we want to, which I'm going to do. And when doing so, we don't trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Not to be able to hear that for it to work.
No.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Y'all can move it with your reaction if you want to, but you don't have to.
Yeah, Corland and June, you guys can both use your reaction to move if you want.
I could be able to move
yeah.
too, right?
No, you're not affected by this.
Oh, that's right, sorry.
10, 15. Wait, 25.
All right. And these two to the right of Callium are the least hurt-looking ones, right?
I think it was
is.
these two.
It's this one and this one.
Okay, I'm going to shoot each of them once with a sharpshooter shot.
All right, roll for.
First, the one above him. And-
What's the minimum damage you can deal on a crit? Is it more than 18?
I did 25. I'm also using one of my arcane shots to do a bursting arrow. You check it. Target and all other creatures within 10 feet of it take 2d6 damage each.
All enemies or creatures?
All other creatures. You're right. I'll save that for the one going into the other one.
To this
So
one?
I will try and hit that one with a... No, let's just do a normal shot since I really want this to hit. It's a 20 hit.
Yes, a 20 hits.
Okay, that one
Actually-
takes 14 piercing damage.
Hold on.
And it...
So give me a second. I thought so. Okay, you did 25.
Through the one right above him, yes.
Okay, yeah, you see your arrow strike the creature. It almost looks like some of the impact is kind of absorbed by its rubbery flesh.
Okay,
It is
I don't really
still
care. I am hitting that other one right here with the longbow attack.
Okay,
14
yes.
piercing damage. I spent an arcane shot. Every creature within 10 feet of that takes 2d6 force damage.
Okay, so Callium, you take 9 force. Does the creature you hit take the force as well?
Yes.
Alright, it looks like it is barely up still. This one does go down from the force damage. This one goes down from the force damage. This one goes down from the force damage. And this one goes down from the force damage. But yes, this functionally, from looking like
Resistance to piercing. Yeah.
has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons.
Yep.
Lucky.
That was my bonus, my reaction, and knowing what I do just happened, I am going to also use my movement to fly 50 feet to be as far away from Callium as possible.
Okay.
That's my turn. I'm going to clean this up so I can go to bed and stop wasting more of my health on staying up to do this when it's not even...
That one's dead. This one is still up. Actually, let me remove all the ones that are dead from the initiative order. This one is going to make an attack against you, Callium. That is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Alright, you take 11 slashing, cut to 5. And it's going to attempt to make a bite attack, which is an 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it latches onto you. The claws kind of digging into your shoulders. But it can't quite bite through the armor you have on. Corland, you're up.
Alrighty. We only got these left. Not gonna bother moving. I am gonna two-hand strike this bad boy here.
Alright, go ahead and roll attack.
Oh,
Oh no!
Man.
Oh god, no.
our rolls tonight are really, really sucky.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
No, in fact, I'm expecting shit.
This was not a good night.
Nope.
No, and it was made much worse by someone who decided that hurting his teammates was fine.
Anything else,
Okay.
Corland?
So, you know,
That's
you
it.
get half hit in a surprise encounter. I take a quarter of my health and think, okay, well, if these things are hitting this hard, they don't have a lot of health. And deal damage to all of them. I mean, you're alive, half of them are dead now.
I'm alive because of someone else healing me.
Anything else for
That's-
Corland?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Callium, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna move down and swing at this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
The long sword. So he is dead.
25 will hit, and yeah, that's enough damage to finish it off with your first attack.
And
You can move between attacks, yes.
yeah. And go and hit that one.
A 12 is not going to hit.
Alright. And then another attack.
21 will hit, and that is enough damage to finish off that one. Anything else for Callium?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. The Grick up here is going to make an attack against Corland. That's a 7 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. And June, you're up.
So, alright. Five. That's okay. First, put the hex on that one. Right there.
Okay, what type of ability check?
Maybe try to get strength. That seems like come in handy the most.
Okay.
Then go and toss an Eldritch Blast at it.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
This one.
Alright, yeah, no, you launch the Eldritch Blast, kind of weave it between the other creature and Corland, slams into it. Go ahead and roll damage on it. 8 force and 3 necrotic. That is going to be enough to finish that one off.
Might as well put the other blast on this one, because it gets 2 blasts.
Go ahead. That is also going to hit. And 7 force damage. Yes, that is going to be enough to finish off the last one of these creatures. Yeah, they now have a collection of Grix corpses kind of surrounding you on the floor. It's kind of weird. You kind of look away and kind of look back as you're glancing around to make sure there are no more. It almost takes you a second to like find their bodies again, because they're kind of camouflaged into the stone. But looking around, it does seem like the immediate threat has been handled.